felt bad when my mother died. The night that she died, I went upstairs, felt bad, and then, what do you call it? I used to think of all the stuff we used to do together, and then I remember the last night I saw her in the hospital that she mumbled something about, now I know, because I couldn't understand what she was saying because she was in a coma. After my mother died, I went to live with my father, but it wasn't too easy to, live with him because I've been living with my mother all that time.
He has nobody to worry about him now.
He could stay out all night if he wanted to. His father won't say nothing because his father comes in real late and then leaves the house real early.
Like you said, his father comes in late and leaves early. He's got responsibilities of, taking care of himself, cooking for himself, caring for himself.
One day, after I came out of school, I saw this cat. Little kitten, didn't know where to go. I took it home and I hid it. And then I tried to wash it up with a sponge a little bit because cats aren't supposed to be washed by people. I kept it a long time and I fed it and it got to know me and my mother. When I wanted to try out for high school of art and design, the only thing we had to do was draw this fine girl. We had to draw a sketch of her sitting on a chair, and we had to draw what we thought we looked like. But, I didn't make it, The teachers liked my artwork. They said it was good, but they only could pick 7 out of all the kids. There was somebody who was better than me. About Spider-Man's mask, well, he has a certain kind of lenses over the eyes, sort of a covering, so that he could see out, but nobody could see in. About how fast he could go. He could go fast as he wants. That hurts worse than a punch. Oh, hey, come on, man. Oh, shit. Hit him.
What's the matter?
Hey, come on, man. That shit hurts worse than a punch.
The way I felt about it, when I got initiated, was that I said, look, okay, this time, okay, I get beat up. But I'm not getting beat up at a sense that the guys don't hate me or some shit, We're showing the guy that that he has nerve, man. We're showing him that he could take it. That's if someday he'd be walking down the street, that 5 guys would jump on him or 10 guys, that he won't say, oh man, 5 guys, I'm gonna run away.
I could take all that can dish out.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing to worry about. All he does is play, but he's a nice guy to hang around with.
I agree on you on that point. He's a guy, a good guy to hang around. I mean, he's a guy that you could be with all the time, and yet you cannot be with him at the same time. Now he's 15 years old now. When I was 15 years old, I didn't do nothing like this, like jumping around and riding bikes all day and fooling around with the guys all day. That's not the scene anymore. Like everybody agreeing on he's cuckoo now. I say that he's cuckoo in the sense that not that he's really mentally ill, but that he's he's a guy that is carefree, that he don't have no worry in the world. Like Dennis said, that he's what you say? And someday something's gonna happen to him, which I know it is, if he keeps on going like he is, because he's he's a crazy kid. He needs somebody to be with all the time. The way I've seen him, that I know him since I met him, he's been very crazy.
thing about being a full-blooded Indian in the city, just sort of like have a little wild in you. You like to climb trees and stuff, and sometimes the cops tell you to get out of the trees because you might break this or that. We had a gang called the Night Cats one time. It didn't last too long because we just had a lot of little guys. We used to have a dues and nobody could pay it. And then everybody went on their vacation. Wouldn't mind being a guy who builds bridges. One of them guys who's way up high in the air because they're not afraid of heights or anything. And it's hard to get a person who could do that kind of work. And they're mostly Indian. If I climb something real high, I don't worry about getting down until I'm up there, because I always find the way down. Three of us went down to get it. And then I saw the ball and I called them over. And I went and got it. And all of a sudden the train moved. And then, what do you call it? The one wheel of the train went over my fingers. And then I yelled. When I got the ball and the train and the wheel went over, the ball deflated, and it took my hand with it. And then I said, I can do anything I want. I could climb anything I wanted to, and I could jump anything I wanted to.
He had an aim in life to become an acrobat with his, his mother was, she passed away.
I could take all they can dish out.
When I first got initiated, I said, I gotta take it, man, because if I don't take it, I can't be in the group, and I wanna be in the group, So let me show him that I could take it. When they were really going, and the guy came with the knife, that he just put it in me, and fought that thing going in me. I wanted to cry, I wanted to scream, I wanted to do everything at one time, but yet I couldn't do it. I couldn't run away. They let me go, and I walked away, and I said, I'm scared, I'm a man.
He's got to make it on his own.
Now, I wouldn't mind going to Vietnam.
That's a stupid war.
I want to fight.
What they're fighting about.
I will fight all the way.
Draft beer, not people.
Before you know it, they'll be taking everything.
If anybody dies around me,
they'll be taking more of the satellites, what we need.
I hope I can, stand it.
We might need them one of these days.
See my friends get blown apart.
There will be a World War III sometime.
He has no help.
He is a man, man. He's a man before his age.
Mother, she was sick.
You're a man, you're a man.
She started having some trouble breathing.
But to prove that you're a man, you gotta show it.
Then they discovered that every time they would take it out, it would keep coming back.
Then you could show that you ain't gonna take shit from nobody.
Then they started to take taps on her. They try to get whatever it was. And
I really want to fight. I'm scared of dying.
Then they said that she had a matter of hours to live.